All right, remember that really awesome road we went up? Well, this is where it led us to. This campsite. And Ray was MacGyver in the snow. I'm a little shaky because it's a little cold. Here we are.
Dinner time!
Dinner time!
So we're going to make mountain pasta. Well, all you need for mountain pasta is pretty much the same you need for any pasta or bolognese. But you need to be in the mountains. You need to have snow. Let's go over the ingredients. Canned tomatoes, canned tomato sauce, and canned tomato paste. Exciting. You can use any tomato sauce you want, but we're using cheap stuff because we're on a budget. 1 pound of premium ground beef, top of the line, 85.15, needs some fat content in there. A piece of pepperoni, don't forget to take the skin off, otherwise it will be rather chewy. We like ours spicy, a couple of jalapenos. Half an onion, preferably sweet, Vidalia, Walla Walla, anything you want. 5 cloves of garlic, don't skimp on the garlic. It's Italian. Big pan, nice spatula. Mountain equipment is our cooking stove. Very, very high tech. Extra virgin olive oil. It's Italian again. And not forgetting box wine. Need a little bit of box wine, red wine, in the pasta and a little bit in the glass for me.
So at this stage what you want to do is get your gas as hot as possible and add about 1/4 cup of olive oil. Light olive oil or pumice oil is just fine. Move on to your onions. Now I like my onions finely diced. You can of course do a rough dice, large dice or even slice. And you see here I cut across the top and across the middle and then go down from the other side and get a nice fine dice. Garlic, I like my garlic sliced. You can of course do fine dice. I like to have large chunks of garlic in my pasta sauce so you can bite into it and get a little burst of garlic. And of course you don't want any roots on your garlic, so if you see any, throw them away just like this. Next is your jalapenos. If you want spice, leave the membrane and the seeds in. If not, take the membranes and the seeds out or eliminate the jalapenos completely. And again, you don't want the end, so throw them away or put them in the compost. Throw it all into your hot olive oil. Make sure your olive oil is hot. Get it sizzling and stir it for about 6-7 minutes.
If it turns out your BTUs are too low, throw it over a fire. Check it out. That is sizzling. That's 80,000 BTUs right there without having to waste any of my gas. So brown it all off. It's going to take about 4 minutes like this. Brown it off. We're going to mix this into there and then we'll go to the next step. So once you've got it all browned and stuff, well, soupy or whatever you want, this is the time if you add any spices or dried spices or herbs, whatever you want to throw them in there, cook it out a little bit. I don't. I'm stuck in the mountains, I'm about 20 miles from anywhere, so in goes the pepperoni. And also at this point, I'm going to put in about 1/4 cup of red wine. Okay, and that's all you need to add. If you're doing a bigger batch, 1/2 cup is good. You can just cook it out a little bit. You don't want that raw alcohol flavor in there. So I'm going to cook it out for about 10 minutes. And then we'll add the rest of it and just let it simmer. After that, it's just waiting for it to be done and enjoying it with your pasta. Check it out. It's getting colder, it's getting darker. Hopefully dinner will be ready soon. All right, so it's at this stage right now. Have a look. Well, it's boiling away. We've had it cooking about 15 minutes. The pepperoni started to soften up. The red wine is dissipating. And then this is the last stage. Okay, so got some tomato paste. I'm gonna add a whole can. I like mine tomatoey. Good job it's not cold out here. A can of tomatoes.
Sorry for the shakes.
Sorry for the shakes. And then a whole can, which is about 10.5 ounces of pasta sauce. Give it a good stir, let it cook out, and in about half an hour minimum, the longer you leave it, the better it'll be, but half an hour minimum on a full boil with the lid off at an angle or a slow simmer, however you want to do it. It'll be absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to test the seasoning at the end, salt and pepper. We add a little bit of ketchup, but that's our secret, so don't tell anyone. Actually, it's Alyssa's secret. And tonight's pasta of choice, because of Alyssa chose it, it's little pasta shells. I would recommend fettuccine or tagliatelle, but pasta shells it is. So there it is, mountain pasta sauce, cooked in the freezing cold temperatures in beautiful surroundings. You can't go wrong, and it tastes so much better if you earn it.